What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Here we are today. It's another reaction. Of course, this is my reaction channel. Today we're going to be reacting to another Bubba video. I have Bubba's channel on the screen right now. Before we even pick a video, we're going to pick his newest video. But I just wanted to congratulate Bubba. His channel's not very old, man. Let's see. Let me click on here. Let's look at 27, almost 28,000 subscribers, 111 videos. Remember that. Let's see right here. Joined October 23rd, 2024. Already has 5 million views, man. I can honestly say, so I've been probably doing the Wes Watson roasting videos longer than just about everybody, right? Consistently. And I can honestly say that John Bravo and Bubba, maybe even Mudpit, but for a fact, John Bravo and Bubba are killing it. The numbers that they get per video is a reflection of the work that they're putting in. And they're kind enough to let me piggyback off of their hard work. I appreciate that. That being said, let's pick this one right here. In one day, 32,000 views. Congratulations, Bubba. This guy's going to get to 100,000.
Bitch had a genetic deformity.
Hey. Who told you to talk, stupid? Who told this guy to talk? Now, let's blow this up. And let's get ready.
Let me tell you, the number one thing you should not do if you're going to preach about God, okay?
No, he's not. This guy's going to tell us about God? Oh, this has got to be good.
Tell you the one thing you should not do, okay?
Oh,
because a lot of you guys ain't done shit, but you'll say, hey, man, I'm nothing without God. Wes, you're nothing without God. Bro, you've done nothing with God. What are you, breathing? So God gave you this life and you're breathing, and that's all the you've done with it? Seems like you're spitting in God's face to me. You haven't done shit, mother.
Is this the devil? Is this motherfucker... Is this individual possessed? Wow.
Welcome back to the Bubba YouTube channel. Guys, today's video is gonna be a banger. So you already know what it is. Bubba Army in the chat. Well, Bubba Army, I just hit a gnarly shoulder workout. Got that mad pump going. So I figured I'd drop a banger video on Wesley Micro Watson. We've got the dude crashing out now. He's defending his love Angie, right? Throw your dog diaper BBL Angie. Some people are calling her Mangie. That's a pretty funny one. But recently we've been taking some shots at Mangie, and she's pretty triggered. You know, she makes all these videos saying that she's super secure, that she's not insecure. But hey, when we talk about her, I guess Wes Watson has to come to her defense or something. Anyway,
and I'm gonna have to say, for someone to, and you know, I don't talk about people's women and stuff, but when you jump out into the field, you're a player now, and you're making content, you're talking shit about everybody that says anything about your man. I mean, you were just talking shit about him a few months ago, Angie. You were saying that he wasn't a real man and that he gave your clothes to another chick, and you were asking the question, what kind of man does that? So for you to jump out there and defend this dude, I have to assume it's because he told you he's going to kick you out if you didn't. But now you're actually fair game. And that's not a good thing, because you're built different. And let's see what Bubba has in this video and what I have to say.
Anyway, we're going to show that. We're going to get into the crash out. I mean, I really can't comprehend how ridiculous this is. I'm sipping on some Fairlife protein. Honestly, this is like the best protein drink ever, and I'm in flow state. So let's get this show on the road.
Ways to look at this. First off, if you feel you don't need surgery, or you don't need enhancements in your body or your facial features or anything, first off, you have a massive ego. In a world of people.
So if you feel like you don't need surgery, it's because of your ego? It's not because you're just satisfied with who you are and you're confident in who you are and you can represent yourself well with what you were born with? It's not that. So what surgeries did you get? Butt implants? Booty hole tightening? Like, what did you get? Let me know in the comments. Wes, thanks.
People who are doing these things to look better, you think you're the only person who doesn't need them, and you look good enough how you are.
No. I'll let you cuss at me in a second. No. There's millions and there's billions of people on the planet, right? And actually, I'm going to correct myself. It's not millions. There's billions of people that are okay with how they look. Shocking, I know. With your stupid comb-over tattoo. I mean, you're making it worse. If you were really a tough guy, you would beat the shit out of whoever you let tack on you. Because them tattoos, horrible.
The only person who doesn't need them, and you look good enough how you are.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, I
It's
do.
always the threes and the dorks and the losers and the people who can't afford it who are the ones who are against the surgery or are against altering themselves in some way. So first off, it's always the ugly chicks who need it the most, who talk the most shit. Second off, if this bitch had a genetic deformity like a cleft lip.
Oh, here we go. And before you even get into that, since you're talking about threes and all that, if you happen to post, if Bubba happens to post your chick, I'm going to rate her for you, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to rate her. I'm going to give her the rating I get, okay? So I'm going to bring you to reality. Even though you're bananas, you're fucking completely nuts, I'll do that for you.
And it's purely cosmetic. But she had a fucked up lip.
No. Well, you know what? Let me not jump the gun.
Would that be wrong?
No.
Small ugly tits and a small ugly ass are basically a genetic deformity, bitch.
No, they're not, bitch. But I'm glad that you say that Angie had small ugly tits and a small ugly ass and needed help. And unfortunately, it looks ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. I went to your IG and I saw where Angie was jumping rope. And there was absolutely no bounce to her tits because they are basically the equivalent of the handle on my lint roller. You hear that noise? That's Angie's tits. Back to the video.
Bitch.
Yeah, I never cap on this channel. I don't exaggerate. Truly, what these alpha males say is ridiculous, batshit insane. So let me get this straight, right? Every one of you watching this video is in the wrong and has a massive, massive ego because you don't want plastic surgery. You don't want huge over-the-shoulder boulder tetas.
No, I
You
don't.
don't want a massive lip or whatever. Oh, it's why? Because you have a huge ego. You're the one in the wrong. This shit is truly so dumb. I can't believe that
Tell him, Bubba.
he's saying it, but he's actually earnest in what he's saying. Like, he's not, like, whenever Wes
Ernest goes to prison. Bubba. It's the metaphors, eh? He was like Jay-Z there, huh? He's very earnest in what he says, and he's Ernest goes to prison. Fucking Bubba. Mic drop.
it, but he's actually earnest in what he's saying. Like, he's not, like, whenever Wes Watson records a video, whenever these alpha males record a video, sometimes people think it's satire, right? It's not. These guys are being dead ass. So you're the one in the wrong. Now, when this video dropped, right, he tried to also twist that Angie has a cleft lip deformity or something along those lines. Bullshit, right? I have someone that commented on one of the Mangie posts saying how that story is not true at all. And Angie said this story. So I'm going to read that for you. We're going to get into some hilarious comments.
Oh shit, get the popcorn.
That people left on that post because they were absolutely dragging him. The whole thing's ridiculous. But let's get into that post real quick because Mangie is capping off her BBL diaper ass. Now, in the past, Manji actually used to have a decent amount of fans that would tune in and listen to her. But with her going back to Micro Wes Watson, a lot of them have noped out of there, right? They've gone on over to the Wes Watson subreddit, lamenting the fact of all the bullshit that they've said. So, one of these former fans, I believe, by the name of Independent, commented on the Wes Watson subreddit saying she didn't, though. She told her fan fiction about her quote-unquote dad wrapping her in a towel at a pool when she was a toddler, and she fell on the pool deck and busted her lip. She goes on to say she had an uneven upper lip that she started to get filled out. Cleft lips are far more than cosmetic, and this fool saying it the way he does and attributing Manji's injections to an actual disability makes him so much more disgusting
Facts.
than he is. They should at least try to keep their story straight. Yeah, nobody buys this whole cleft lip argument. It's kind of weird that Wes Watson, or somebody that absolutely hates any type of excuse or whatever, he tries to use this weird made up argument that Manji has a cleft lip. It's 100% not true at all. If you look at the photo right there, there's no cleft lip scar. Even
Hey, fool. Hey, what about she's always doing this shit to her hair? What the fuck? You got bugs in your hair? I can't. Every time I see her, I want to do that.
Even if you were born with a cleft lip and get the cosmetic surgery, for like
the picture down, Bubba.
99.99% of all people, there's still somewhat of a scar. I believe Joaquin Phoenix actually had a cleft lip in the past, and you can see the scar that runs up to the nose. Manji in the photo does not have it. So it's just bullshit. So easy to debunk, but you know what? These clowns are really dumb. Now, let me show some funny ass comments because, dude, this art teacher absolutely dragged Wes Watson. So there were a lot of comments on that Wes Watson post, but one of them that really stood out was by this person by the name of Nad. She's some art teacher, and she commented, "Hating your body leads to plastic surgery."
Let me see. Before Bubba goes in, let me read them. Accepting your shitty body leads to you hating it your whole life. Great comeback, Wes. Pretty mature. Oh, and then he couldn't wait for her to respond, and then he says, "Always the threes who need surgery the most that will refuse to get it." Nadia, I don't know what she looks like, but I'm sure she probably not only looks better but feels better in person than a woman with huge plastic tits and a shitty looking BBL. Women with bony legs, let me tell you something right now. Women with bony legs should never get a BBL. And Angie is bony everywhere. So she definitely shouldn't have got one at all. But then Nadia says, "I don't hate my body. That's why there is no silicone or tattoos all over my head." What? Good for sticking up for yourself. Let's see what Bubba says.
Laughing emoji. You know, Wes Watson, he's super insecure, so he had to instantly reply to that. Accepting your shitty body leads to you hating it your whole life. Always the threes who need surgery the most that will refuse to get it. She then replies with, "I don't hate my body. That's why there is no silicone or tattoos all over my head, LOL."
You guys, I feel like I should DM him. You think he'll respond to me? I want to DM him and then make a video about it. I might do that today.
So I looked at her profile, right? And oh my gosh, you know what? Props to you, Nad. You bodied Wes Watson. This dude started getting angry at everybody commenting. He called some guy like a pearhead or whatever. I got this comment on the screen. I know this is a different type of video, Bubba Army, but these comments are hilarious and I had to share it with y'all. So Jay comments saying, "We get it. You like your girls plastic." Wes Watson replies with, "You and yours are a perfect fit. You're a pear-shaped, skinny, fat weirdo. And she's average AF. About a 4 maybe."
What is he like? He seriously thinks that his lady is a dime? And you know, to each their own. You know, people view women how, but you can't judge another man's woman and then not expect another man to judge you by their own personal standards. Angie is not a 10. Angie is not even she's a 5. I'll give her a 5. And I'll tell you what, the more she talks, the lower the number goes. And I'm talking about a woman could actually be a dime, but have a horrible heart and a horrible personality and become a 1 in my eyes like that. Their outward appearance means nothing. So I'm dead serious that when I say that Angie, like, not even taking her stupid comments lately, not even taking those into account, she's a 5, big dog. And that's with all the surgery. So I don't know what the fuck she was before that. She was probably better looking before, actually.
I ain't gonna lie, pear shape, that's crazy, bro. Where is Wes Watson coming up with this? But this guy's up late every night. So I checked out Jay's page and, you know, just a normal couple, right? But man, Wes Watson's so angry that people have genuine love. This dude is like mad weird. This dude's so off. Like, this dude's off his rocker. Now, some people, right, hit me with the, hey, Bubba, why are you roasting Mangie's looks? What's going on with that? Why are you roasting Mangie? She's not really that bad. One, these people constantly roast other people's looks. Facts. Even though there's no issue at all. So you know what? I'm throwing back the same medicine into their face. Okay. Right. And then second of all, Angie is a grifting bullshitter. So you know what? She belongs in the alpha male universe. If you don't believe me, maybe you're on the fence. I'm gonna show a clip of what man.
Oh no. All I have is Doritos. I don't want to eat Doritos are loud. Fuck, I wish I had popcorn. Bubba's going there. I don't watch these videos in advance because I want to be just as surprised as you when you're surprised. And I'm about to be surprised.
Angie is always grifting, and I'll let you decide. So let's roll that.
Ladies, if you're entertaining a man and he's not providing...
Hold on.
And I'll let you decide. So let's roll that.
Before she even talks. One of her tits is almost the size of her entire chest. And she stuck 2 of them on there like that. She has nice hair. I'll give her that. It's thin, but the hair is nice. It's long. I find very long hair very attractive, very feminine. Too damn skinny.
Ladies, if you're entertaining a man and he's not providing for you mentally, emotionally, physically, and especially financially, and you're giving him your body, your mind, your time, your essence, your energy, think about this. He does not deserve you.
Hoology? What is this course? Hoology? Slutification? What is this? Bubba, did you get that? Is this a course? I'm not taking notes. All right, I'm not going to take notes. What the fuck is it? You're really
especially financially, and you're giving him your body, your mind, your time, your essence, your energy. Think about this. He does not deserve you. But it's time for you to heal the parts of you that are even attracted to that type of man. I don't care what he looks like. I don't care about his network or his net worth. Who cares what he has or who's entertaining him? He does not deserve you. And it's time for you to realize that. Because I promise you, these men who are okay with giving you breadcrumbs are going to make sure that they're talking so much trash to you that you feel this little so you continue.
Wes Watson talked about blowing your back out in front of your child. Wes Watson treats you like a complete piece of shit. And you're putting up with it to sit in that barren, like, horrible home and listen to his shit? Okay. All right, teacher.
You to take their little crumbs. It's time for you to heal that part of you that is attracted to that, because you are worthy of more.
Angie, can you post some pictures of your exes, like your baby daddy? One of them. I don't know how many you have, 1 or 2 or 3. But let's show those other multimillionaire dudes that you were with. They're not multimillionaires. or you healed yourself. So you went from being a homegirl, because you know, Wes has made it clear that you were a homegirl. You know, you grew up around the shit, and you've elevated, and you hustled up some money to get some fake tits and fake ass, and you really believe that the surgeries that you did placed value on who you are as a human being? What happens if something goes wrong and you have to, like, take that stuff out of your body? Are you mentally ready for it? Anyways, let's let Bubba finish with you.
So let me get this straight. A gold digger is going to teach other women how to undig their gold, and like, this shit doesn't even make sense. I can't even make sense of it. It's so stupid. It's seriously moronic, right? So a gold digger is teaching other women how to not be gold diggers, even though all of them are gold diggers. I think that's right. That this shit is such a grift, man. Like, now you have gold diggers grifting other gold
Why is
diggers
she still here?
to not be gold diggers. I said it so many times, it's so stupid every time I say it. Hey, okay, you know
stop.
what? Maybe you're thinking nobody falls for it, Bubba. Nobody buys the service, so who cares? Like, look at this post. Seriously, look at it. I'm sure there are some good women that fall through the cracks, right? Because honestly, who even cares then if gold diggers get grifted on? But I'm pretty sure, like I said, there are some good people that fall through the cracks. And one of them right here, look at this bullshit.
No way.
Angie, we had a call last Friday at 1 p.m. I just wanted to tell you, my energy has been feeling so light and open. I felt like such a clear channel all week. You mentioned something would happen with my relationship and not to be surprised. And girl, my man has never been more loving, affectionate, or obsessed with me. I'm so happy I last minute booked that call with you. And we vibe so hard. I want to thank you for that. Blah, I'm not going to read the rest, right?
Is that real? We vibes so hard. Is that a bot? Is that a real person? Somebody should click on that link. Jeez, wow.
So she got her energy levels open, and now her man is clapping her cheeks furiously. So stupid, bro. This is seriously one of the dumbest things I've ever covered in the alpha male universe, but you can't say it's not entertaining. And then look what Manji had said in the response. I am so proud of Amanda Parliament. Her energy relationship is already better after one phone call. It's all about the energy you emanate. Love emoji. Like I said, dumb. Lowest common denominator in terms of intelligence. And hopefully you laughed your ass off with this video. If you enjoyed it.
Oh, man, I apologize. I never do a full Bubba one. I was into it. Shit. My bad, Bubba. You guys go over there and put some likes on his videos. If you're not already subscribed to his channel, man, let's get that guy to 100,000. He's probably going to get to 100,000 before me. My big channel is stuck on 85,000. I'm trying. But yeah, let's help this guy get to 100,000. Get him his plaque. Great video. I'm almost positive that's not how you spell emanate. But she is the instructor on hoology. So spelling doesn't matter. It's all about fake asses, fake tits, and gold digging. I don't know. And Wes, you did this to her, and you pumped her up to jump out in the street. I'm not one to pick at women, but she's been talking shit about those of us that make these videos about a guy, not her. And so here we are today. That was one last one. When I see her, I can't stop. That's just crazy. I know how stupid I look doing this, so imagine how stupid she looks. Huh? She just doesn't know yet. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.